In this video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 problems that men are facing in modern day. But first off, if you're new here, my name is Cody, and I help men to build the confidence, the body, and the lifestyle that they dream of, all through personal growth. In today's topic, we're going to talk about these top 3 problems that men are facing today. And the first problem, jumping right into it, is our mindsets. So young men today are being told that masculinity is toxic. Young men, boys even, from a young age are being told that men are toxic, that they should be shameful to behave more like a man. And this is a problem because from a young age, these young men, these boys are being raised and growing up thinking that they need to behave more in their feminine, that they need to be more caring, be more in their feelings, that it's okay to be soft, it's okay to be weak, and to remove competition. And this is a big problem because it's causing men to become weaker. It's emasculating men. And we are in a big problem now where a lot of these young boys and these young men are now growing up, and these young men are then getting into their 20s, into their 30s, and they don't know how to become and behave like a man. We're losing role models of masculinity, of positive, healthy masculinity. And what we need to do is we need to reestablish this positive, healthy masculinity and instill this in the minds of our young men. And it's important that these young men become more familiar with what it means to be masculine and what that can mean to be a healthy masculine man in a positive way. And we need positive role models for that so that these young men have the right mindset, they have the confidence, and they know how to show up and behave like a man for themselves and in the relationships they have with others, in the romantic relationships as a whole. So bringing it all back to this number 1 point of men need to become more masculine and become more healthy in their mindsets and in their mental health so that they have a good role model of what it means to be masculine and to take on more of those masculine traits, characteristics, and qualities in a healthy way. Because essentially, that's what women are looking for, and women are asking where all the real men are. Well, we've lost a lot of the real men because men are less likely to have these healthy masculine characteristics that women value and that men respect. Moving on to number 2, the second biggest problem with men today is not taking care of their body. And this comes in as looking at men not exercising, not getting in the gym, not being active. So many men are staying at home, they're playing video games, they're sitting around all day, maybe watching TV, and they're inactive. And ultimately, that's making men weaker, it's making them less attractive, and it makes their body feel like shit. So men need to get their bodies in tip-top condition so that they can be strong, that they can physically exert themselves and help to support, say, another person that may be in need, whether that's a partner, a wife, or a family member. Being able to be physically strong and physically capable to function and perform functional activities at just a basic level. I mean, we're not talking about doing extreme things such as lifting a car, but just having a physically fit and aesthetically attractive body can do wonders for men. And so just becoming more fit, becoming more active, and focusing on getting strong, not only is that going to build a strong physique, but it's also going to build confidence and a stronger mindset so that you know that you can overcome challenge and you can face and overcome obstacles head on. So becoming more physically fit, exerting your body, and just focusing on becoming more physically strong. Because men are physically weak more now today, now than ever. And that's our problem for number 2. So our problem number 3 is that men are not eating well. Men are not taking care of their nutrition, the fuel that they're providing to their bodies and their minds And that's causing them to feel like shit, causing them to look like shit. And it's causing them to be in this pattern of not taking care of themselves, feeling as if they're failing and feeling as if they are insecure about their bodies because they continue to give themselves poor fuel. They're feeding their bodies with poor fuel that's not providing any nutrition, and it's lacking the energy and the ingredients that they need to build a good body and to sustain positive, clear, focused thoughts. And what we want to do, young men and even older men, middle-aged men, literally all men can benefit from this stuff. What you want to do is focus on eating nutritional foods. So focusing on real foods, foods that have nutrition to them, and foods that don't have nutrition labels. You want to be focusing more on meats, on fats, less on processed carbohydrates or processed sugars. These sugars, these processed foods are going to cause your body to store body fat. It's going to interrupt your hormones and ultimately prevent you from stepping into becoming a better man. What these things do, these shitty foods, these inactive lifestyles, and these poor mindsets, what this does is it's designed to keep men held back. Ultimately, society is trying to tear down men and lift up women because they're trying to create this level playing field between men and women. But what they miss out on is that men and women are different for a reason. They complement each other. And if men are becoming more weak, softer, and effeminate, and women are being lifted up, being told to be stronger, that they can be a boss-ass bitch, that they can do these things that men can do, well, we're tearing men down and we're lifting women up to try to make this a level playing field. And that's the wrong approach. And what it's doing is it's hurting men, it's hurting women, it's hurting our families, and ultimately it's a lose-lose-lose situation for everyone. So what we need to do is men need to start to take their power back and start to find healthy role models of what it looks like to be a healthy masculine man. And ultimately, that's what my goal is to help to teach young men and help to provide support to our young men so that they know how to build the right mindset, to get the confidence, to build the body, and to sculpt the aesthetic physique. And then third, to provide them with a game plan to maximize their nutrition and ultimately optimize their testosterone so that they can become the best man that they possibly can. That's my mission, and that's what my goal is with this channel. And so that's our 3 key points. There is the biggest problem with men today is that they have poor mindsets and they're being told that they should be shameful for their masculinity. Second biggest problem is men are not taking care of their bodies. They're letting themselves go. They're not exercising. They're lacking strength. So third off, biggest problem is poor nutrition. Poor nutrition is keeping men fat, feeling like shit, and it's ultimately crushing their testosterone levels. So if we want to optimize your manliness and your masculinity in a healthy way, what you want to do is to optimize these 3 things: your mindset, your physique, and your nutrition. You optimize those, and ultimately it's going to optimize your nutrition. Well, sorry, not your nutrition, your testosterone. And that's what the primary male hormone is testosterone. So doing these things is going to help you to optimize your testosterone, your hormones, and ultimately that's going to be what helps to fuel and cause this cycle of growth, of this reinforcing pattern of continuing to build momentum towards building yourself up, being successful, whether that's with women, with your finances, with your friendships, your relationships. Ultimately, you want to be focused on dialing in your mindset, your nutrition, and your training, and all that's going to bring everything together and help you to become the best man you possibly can be. Again, I'm Dr. Cody Crockett. That's all for today's video. I hope you got something out of that. If you're interested in diving deeper into these topics, I have a course coming out here soon called the Masculine Aesthetic Transformation. And what this does is it goes deep into a lot of these concepts to help you optimize, build the confidence, the physique, and the lifestyle that you want, all through personal growth. If you're interested, you can find more information on that below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.